Alright guys, welcome back today. It's a little rainy today, so I'm trying to work quickly on this brake job, but this is a 2006 Jeep Commander, and it's the one I did the water pump on, and we're going to change the front brakes for them before their state inspection, which is tomorrow. So they wanted them changed. They actually look really good, but they bought the parts. I'm going to do the work. It's my wife's sister's car. So I know I did the Subaru, and a lot of cars are the same, just the size of the bolts are different. But this way, you know, if you have a Commander, what you're going to be doing. So after you take your wheel off, of course, like always, you have two 14mm bolts here and here on the caliper itself. And you crack them loose. And they might hold your ratchet. They might come out by fingers. The top one did. That's all it is. A little bolt like that. And I'm not wearing a heavy coat because I'm cold. It's the most waterproof coat I have, and I'm trying to get this done before the rain really gets here, because it's just spritzing a little right now. And I wanted to get a video made and get the whole job done before the rain really comes in and soaks the area. So we got both your bolts out, and what I like to use, if I can find it in my bag of tools I brought home, is I favor a small pry bar, but if you have needle nose pliers, they'll do the same thing. And you pull on it, and it pushes. This is a double piston. It pushes both of them in and makes it loose enough that you can get it off most of the time. But because I'm trying to do this fast, it's not going to cooperate. So you can push it in as far as you need to get it to come off. So see, this one, it's like the Subaru. No, wait, the front didn't have, no. This is a double piston caliper. I'm not sure if the Subaru had one or not. So you put that up there, and you slide your brake pads out. And you know, I have the fancy caliper squeezer, not a C-clamp most of the time. And you set your pad against the two pistons together, and this tool squeezes them both in together so you're not fighting the other one. And I don't know if parts stores have this. I know the tool men that come to my shop do, and that's how I ended up with them, because I use them so much. And there it is, it's squished in evenly on both sides. Slide the front pad out. Now your bolt in here on the back side is 21mm, and it might take a bit more force to break them free. I'm hoping not, because I don't have anything really big here today. All right. One came loose. Okay. This could be a very short video if this doesn't come loose. Ow. Alright. I have to stand up for this, I guess. Alright. We'll have to try something different. Put the caliper on the ground and try it from the top. Or with a hammer. Come on now. Well, I hope the other side isn't going to be this horribly bad for me. There we go. A little persuasion with the hammer always seems to do the job. So now that's cracked enough to get the bracket out, because all new cars now have to have this bracket. The older cars, they don't have brackets, which makes it easier to do this because it's 2 less bolts that you have to take out. And this one's coming out with my fingers once I got it going. There's a big old caliper bracket bolt. See if we can get the bottom one here with our fingers. Also trying to do this for my cell phone / video camera, because that's what I use. It gets totally soaked too. So this one is stuck on there. Give them a good whack with a hammer if they're stuck, and they come right off. And your rotor's off. You get your nice new rotor. Slap that in place. And of course, you grab your caliper bracket and do your best to line the bolts up and get them started without looking, because I'm not looking right now. I don't really want to get in y'all's way. Hopefully this case on my phone is kind of waterproof, because it's getting quite wet. Alright, I got that in. Try to tighten them with my fingers first. Saves wrench time. So it came off by hammer. We're going to put it on by hammer. Normally I would just hang on a little bit and use my body weight, but I can't do that sitting on the ground here. Alright. So caliper bracket bolts are tight. Now we'll find my brake pads. Open up the box and see what we got. Oops, I hit the camera with that. Sorry, guys. Alright. So in theory, your brake pad should slide right in. In theory. Some pad companies are different. Like this wrapped theirs in paper. Each one's wrapped in an individual paper. Come on, guys, save a tree. So they were already out. Brown child. Brown child got excited. Sorry guys, that was my wife. She told me to let the dogs out and take care of them while I do this job. So, slide the caliper back in. Make sure everything looks good. Line your bolts up and start your bolts in. Give them a good oomph for tightness. Okay. So, there you have it, guys. If you got a Jeep Commander and you need to do your front brake pads, all you need is a 14mm socket and ratchet for the caliper itself, and a 21mm socket for the bracket bolts, and at least a C-clamp to press in the pistons. But it's pretty easy. So hope y'all enjoyed this video. Comment, like, subscribe. Y'all have a good one.